Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested. So I'm still a tiny bit under the weather. It never actually got that bad. I've had colds much worse than this. So this one, can you hear my wife? She's got it and she is coughing very loud. But yeah, it wasn't so bad for me, but I'm still feeling it and I'm feeling exhausted. And I think what I'm going to do for this random ranking, it might speed things up. Probably not, because I just went into this whole giant explanation. But I think I'm going to pick three movies that are right next to one another. Uh, Three movies that are right next to one another, and then rank them that way. Now, what's nice about my collection, one of the few nice things about it being out of order, is I can do that. Um, and not have to worry about the movies being like next to each other in alphabetical order, right? I mean, it does happen a little bit sometimes just from when they used to be in alphabetical order. But let's see what we have here. Okay. Interesting selection. So first we have The Intern. This was directed by Nancy Meyers, if I remember right. Yep, Nancy Meyers directed this. You may know Nancy Meyers from such films as The Parent Trap, um, the um, uh, the ones with gosh, Father of the Bride 1 and 2. Had was a part of those films. Um, but yeah, this was pretty good. It's not like my favorite out of those others that I have watched. I think I like most of her other movies more. It's complicated. But this one was good. It just doesn't get like a lot of rewatches from me. It doesn't feel cozy like those other ones. Nancy Meyers also did Something's Gotta Give with Keanu and Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton and Frances McDormand. But yeah, this one, it's good. It's just, I like her other work more. Okay, next we have An Education. So this one's okay. This was nominated for Best Picture, and I don't know, it didn't really stick with me in a way to where it's like, oh, I love that movie. Like, I remember parts of it, aspects of it, this little relationship here, and then sort of what it turns into. But in the end, I don't know, this one doesn't do a lot for me. Next, we have Pulp Fiction. Would you believe me if I said when I first watched Pulp Fiction, I really wasn't that into it? It took me some viewings with my stepdad to appreciate it. He loved it, one of his favorite movies. Um, and I think watching it with him, with somebody who sort of knew it really well, and could sort of walk me through it a little bit was helpful. And I found that with a few movies, like my father-in-law. He did that with me for Casablanca. I saw Casablanca maybe like 6 times or something, even in theaters. Like, I watched it in theaters once, saying, okay, I'm going to watch it in theaters, and maybe that's what it's going to take for me to like this movie, and sort of like absorb it all and really get into it. But that didn't work. It took sitting down with somebody who loves it, one of their favorite films, and they sort of, walk me through it and give me an appreciation for it, talk about the things they appreciate, and then it gives me a better understanding, and then on my next viewing, it's like, oh, I get it now. And that's sort of what happened here with Pulp Fiction and my stepdad, because it really wasn't a movie for me until the sit down watch with him, and he's sort of, pointing stuff out to me, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it took a long time, but now I am a Pulp Fiction fan, but it's still not on the top of like my Tarantino list. It's sort of sitting in the middle, but definitely like it a lot more than I used to. So this is the DVD collector's edition, and it looks like it's stuck in there forever. I'll never be able to watch this movie again. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, guess what? I hope I can say this. My My friend Vin over at Hard Copy Blues, check out his channel. His aunt, I hope I can say this. Vin over at Hard Copy Blues, his aunt took this photograph. I know the guy whose aunt took this picture of Uma Thurman, which is the image, the selling image for Pulp Fiction. Isn't that amazing? I love that. That is some epic information right there. Look at that. Ving Rhames. Okay, check that out. Ooh. Let's pull these discs out. Has this just turned into an unboxing? Quentin and Uma? Check that out. Look at this. I got all sorts of stuff in here. My stepdad's from Los Angeles and went out to visit his family after he passed away. And so like my grandma and aunt, and they took me to this diner. We went when they picked me up from the airport. They took me right here. It was awesome. So I've been there. We didn't sit in that seat though. We sat on the opposite end, and then like a round booth. But what's in here? Just a bunch of information. Oh yeah, revitalizing a career. Revitalizing a career. All right. So that turned into something else. I haven't even ranked these yet. We're here to do a random ranking, Harvey Keitel. We're here to do a random ranking, and I haven't even done it. This sort of turned into an unboxing video. Pulp Fiction Collector's Edition DVD. Who still has that? Who still has that? Sometimes it's nice to hold on to these old things and give them a look. Give them a nice little checkout. DVDs had some nice packaging. A lot of great. I just blank read. But yeah. So how are we gonna rank these? I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly how we're gonna rank these. Oh, I think one of my kids woke up. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Pulp Fiction, number 1. Look at that, kind of matches. I mean, this is Superman, but you know, the red and the... Okay, so... All right. This is... You know what? I'm going to show Nancy Meyers some love here. And I'm going to put her film, The Intern, at number 2, and then An Education at number 3. Pulp Fiction is sitting there, right there at number 1. I hope you like that unboxing. Maybe I should do a more thorough one. But anyway, this is the ranking right here. I'm curious to know, well actually, Pulp Fiction, The Intern, and Education. So, I'm curious to know if you've seen these movies, and if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.